To my point on Cruz here, I'm reading a piece on MLB.com, and I'm trying to picture somebody from L.A. or New York, they're watching the Yankees go 50 and whatever they are, 17. I would be captivated by these highlights. It's a story on MLB's all-tall team from all time at every position. And you're just watching this freakishly tall and skinny sprinter hitting a ball 100 miles an hour. Like, I would tune in. This is Sports Center lead type stuff, Ron. He's a captivating figure, and I think people from around baseball, assuming he's even remotely successful, just the stuff he's going to do from night to night is going to make the highlight reels. He's a highlight reel player.
Very exciting. I watched last night. I didn't see the whole game. I watched his first couple of at-bats, and the second one he just roped it into right field. I mean, he hits the ball. When he hits it, it goes. Yeah, I'm with you. I'd be interested to hear that all tall team. I got a couple guys. Frank Hondo Howard on there. He's got to be on there, I would think.
I'm going to tell
you
in a minute.
One of the biggest guys I've ever seen.
I had this planned, and he may be on there. You may be on to something. Here we go. The catcher is one Grayson Griner. Have either of you heard of him?
Never heard of him.
Nope.
Apparently, he's on the D-backs right now, and he is 6'6". Honorable mention to Pete Kogel or Don Gile. Anyone? Not me.
No.
First base, Tony Clark at 6'8". He played for 6 teams in 15 seasons. He's also the tallest switch hitter in Major League Baseball. We remember him, right?
I do.
And Nate Freeman was 6'8", whoever he was. Second base.
What about, sorry.
No, please.
What about Richie Sexton? Wasn't Richie Sexton really tall? He's like 6'8".
Folsey poking holes in the story.
I thought Frank
see
Howard
this.
played first base too.
Hold on him. I think you're going to be happy with him.
Hondo was his nickname. Hondo Howard.
You're right about Sexton. First, he was 6'8". Was first base his primary position, Folsey?
Yeah.
Was it?
I think so.
Didn't he play third
and
a
left
little bit?
field too.
Yeah.
A little third.
Maybe he'll still be mentioned.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's go on to second base. Dick Hall. You remember him, Ron?
I do not.
6'6" from 52 to 71. Started 7 games for the Pirates one year.
Don't remember.
No other player 6'6" or taller has ever started a game at second. Third base, Ryan Miner. And he belonged in the minor leagues. He hit 177 in the majors, but 6'7", tallest guy ever. Shortstop, Oneil Cruz.
How about
is
that?
the tallest shortstop in the history of the game. There was a guy named Joel Guzman. He was 6'7". He made an appearance at shortstop, but never started there. How about that?
Wow. So we are literally seeing something we've never seen before.
Yes.
We have. Nobody's ever been that big at that position.
Cal Ripken was like a giant at 6'4" at that position, like a linebacker. Troy Gloss was 6'4", whatever. Doesn't matter. Left field, Frank Howard. 6'7".
Hondo, there he is.
There he is. Richie Sexton at 6'7".
There we go.
You both got it in right field.
We're both right.
Howard, the 1960 Rookie of the Year, 6'7". Center field, Aaron Judge.
Oh,
Forgot
his
about
arbitration hearing is Friday, I believe. How much you think? The numbers have already been decided for that, but how much is he going to sign in his next deal? Only a few teams can probably sign him. What a year he's having.
Man, did he bet on himself.
He sure did.
Turning down $30 million a year, I think. I was just reading about that this morning, as a matter of fact.
Something ridiculous.
And he says, I love his attitude going into this. Like, some guys hate this arbitration stuff. I'm going to get a nice suit. I'm going to sit in there and see what they have to say about me. That's what he said.
Yeah, and he's got
extra motivation.
And I don't know. I think it's either like 19 or 23. He's not going to lose. He's not going to lose.
I love that though, but he could lose long term. I mean,
if he gets hurt and loses all that guaranteed money.
I mean, $230 million.
Yeah.
He said no to, but I think he could get more, and he will get more if he goes on the open market.
Unbelievable year.
DH Nate Freeman, 6'8", starting pitcher.
It's got to be. Go ahead.
Take a guess, Folsey.
Randy Johnson?
Yes, 6'10".
Randy Johnson.
Now, there's a little catch here. with 11 starts in his career, 6'11" righty John Roch is technically the tallest player ever to start an MLB game.
Oh, I remember him.
He is. But the big unit gets it here because he was around for. Remember Chris Young here, Ron?
I do.
Princeton's very
I
own,
do.
correct?
I remember,
Basketball
I
player.
wrote stories about him.
He's tied at 6'10". Don't shortchange him. And he became a pretty good pitcher for another team, of course, like everybody else.
Wow, of course.
Didn't he go to Oakland or somewhere? Did pretty well, I think.
Yeah, everybody leaves here and does well. That's the problem. But we'll give it to, I mean, you kind of have to give it to John Roch, really. He started a game at 6'11". And then
that's all right. I'm going to forget him and give it to the big unit.
He's also
Randy
the relief
Johnson.
pitcher.
Remember, was that a great nickname, the big unit?
Perfect. John Roch is also the relief pitcher on this club at 6'11". And he did have 62 saves, so that's legit. That's very legit. Honorable mention is Sean Hjelle, who apparently is in the league right now. Folsey, can you help us out here?
I spell that again.
Hjelle. Shell?
Never heard of him.
Hagel? Hageli?
No idea.
Shelley? He's 6'11". But the news there is that Oneil Cruz is the tallest starting shortstop in the history of the sport. And that doesn't even begin to tell the story of this dude. I just saw another story today, Ron. Here, this speaks to it. Let me find our website here. It said he's faster. Oneil Cruz is so talented, he's faster than a top 5 NFL receiver. This guy is ridiculous. He's faster. Wait a second here.
I don't know
Hold
about
on a
that.
second
Does he
here.
run a 4.24?
Hold on a second. Listen to this. Danny Vietti of CBS Sports is pointing out some amazing facts about Oneil Cruz. So here we go. He can throw as hard as Max Scherzer, and he's as fast as Tyreek Hill. Let's repeat that. As fast as Tyreek Hill. This was written by our very own Andrew Lindbergh, based on Vietti's stuff here. So let's find this.
That's hard for me to believe.
Running the bases, Cruz was running 31.5 feet per second. Let's just, can we have a moment of silence for that and ponder that, Folsey? Even you as a baby horse and a Kentucky Derby perhaps entrant someday. Ron, 31 feet per second?
I can't even wrap my arms around that.
1,000. You just ran 31 feet. 1,000.
31 feet is 10 yards.
You just ran 31 more. 1,000. It's ridiculous. So here's how he extrapolates that. That 31.5 feet per second. That's what he did Monday. That's faster than Tyreek Hill's fastest spring speed all of 2021.
Who am I to? I can't even wrap my arms around those numbers, though. Amazing.
I mean, we all saw the highlights from the other day. Did you see the real-time highlight of him scoring from third? Maybe it was a sac fly. I can't remember.
How did he get thrown out on that double trying to go to a third?
Nobody else would have come close to a triple.
Nobody even would have tried it.
Is he the fastest guy in baseball now, too? Not just the tallest shortstop, but maybe the fastest guy and maybe the guy with the best infield arm? I mean, this is crazy. And he hits the ball 115 miles an hour.
Yet it took till June to call him up.
Yeah, and you just,
but that's the
he
thing.
got off to such a horrible start, though.
None of that speaks to whether he's going to be a good player, let alone a great one. None of it does.
And, he's got to stay healthy. He's had a couple injuries, I think, too. He's got to stay healthy.
I think it's going to get to the point very shortly that people in other cities are going to go out to watch him. That's how crazy this guy is.
Yeah.
Am I going too far, Ron?
No, I don't think so. I think he's so unique, but, I mean, I think it's going to take a little longer. We got to do it for a few more games. But I don't think there's any question he has that potential.
Oh, a few more years. But
I'm talking about going out to see him now. I mean,
yeah, I mean, there's a difference for me between is he going to be an actual good major league player
versus an attraction.
Yeah, an attraction. Exactly. And a guy that fans can fall in love with and want to see play.
And the Pirates really couldn't have gone into a lab and made a better guy to bring
No.
people to the ballpark
Right.
than him.
I didn't think this was going to happen. Like, I think even recently, I found, even having watched him a little last year.
He played 2 games, hit a home run.
Yeah,
right?
but it didn't dawn on me
Register.
then what he really is.
No, it didn't.
And I was saying even recently, man, they've got these guys, but do they have a superstar here? Maybe he won't be that, but they certainly have the gate attraction, potential face of the franchise, freak athlete here. That's what they have, and they got him for Tony Watson. Credit Neil Huntington for that, Ron. He can get back in everybody's good graces. He's going to present Oneil Cruz at the Hall of Fame. Right, Folsey?
And have him be
He
described
is.
as better than Willie Mays. That's what that caller called the other day and said.
But it's exciting. There's nothing in sports more exciting than real hope.
Potential.
Yes. That's why people love recruiting, that high school and college. That's why they are addicted to the draft.
Right.
And this dude has already now shown on a real field what he's about. I mean, this is unprecedented. That's all I can say. It is in more ways than one.